on me right now. There we go. There you go.
And we are live for the very first time on YouTube. Hi friends, Felicia Yap here from Most Delightful Way. I thought I'd try something totally different today and go live. I think you should do something that scares you every day, and this is a little bit scary. Scary just in time for Halloween. So I thought we'd do something together and craft together. I wanted to make a DIY wire pumpkin because Halloween is coming up. I actually haven't done this myself. I just came up with this idea and I thought, let's just try to do it together. I'll go live with it and we'll see how it goes. I haven't gone live before, so I hope this goes well, and if you like it, it'd be great if you could give a thumbs up. So what you need for this is some floral wire. This is a 26 gauge wire. It's pretty thin, and what I love about floral wire is it's really flexible and you can mold it into lots of shapes. Another thing you'll need is a pretty small sized ball. This is one of my daughter's balls from one of her toys, and it's a good size. Another thing you'll need is wire cutters. If you don't have wire cutters, it's all good. You can just use some scissors and snip it wherever you need to, but this is good because it won't destroy your scissors. And I think I'm also going to add some beads later, but we'll see how it goes. So we're going to start off by making this wire pumpkin. And I'm just going to unfurl some of this wire and start wrapping it. Wrapping the ball. Have you guys thought of anything cool for Halloween, or have you come up with any good costumes yet? I actually haven't thought about myself. I actually made my daughter a cool costume. I made her into a poke bowl this Halloween. It's super cute. I have a full tutorial on it. So if you haven't checked it out, it's on my page already. Okay, so back to the ball. All I'm doing is wrapping it in different directions. I hope I'm showing this pretty well. So if you can see it, I'm just wrapping it around pretty tightly. Again, this is the very first time I'm doing this tutorial, so I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, but I hope it turns out well. This is actually what I do with a lot of my tutorials. I just decide on an idea and then I go with it, and I just hope for the best, and for the most part, all of the ideas work out really well. So if I can do it for the very first time, I think you can do it for the very first time. And that's what I really want to do with my channel. I want to promote crafting confidence. So if I can do it, you can do it. And I think we can do this. We're just going to see how it goes. Do you have any questions for me? If you do, just email me or send a message on the chat, and we'll try to answer those questions for you. So all I'm doing right now is I'm wrapping it around and around and seeing how it goes. This is actually pretty fun, and that's what I love about crafting. You know, you just can forget about the world and zone out, and life is good when I craft. I used to craft a lot when I was a little girl. And I stopped once I started working because I just focused on work, but once I was getting married, I did a lot of DIYs for my wedding. And so I just got back into crafting again. Here is that wrap. It's just going around and around and around. So you just want to keep going until you cover most of the ball. And I think that wrapping a smaller ball would be better than wrapping a larger one. And I think that's going to work, especially for my pilot project here. As you can see, it's starting to look pretty good. I'm going to have to make lots of wraps around this ball to make it look more like a pumpkin. Here we go. And another really nice thing about floral wire is it's really inexpensive. I think the whole pack, it's a value pack, cost me maybe less than $5. I've been using a lot of wire for some of my projects, including my latest one that I posted last Sunday, and that's the wire wrap tutorial. And that's just an easy way to glam up glass. So you can also check that one out on my channel as well. Okay. Oh, I'm also going to be posting my latest video this Sunday, and that one's also a continuation. It used a wire wrap as well, and what I'm doing in that video is styling a wedding table, and it's really beautiful. I did the whole thing for about $40, and the result is amazing, so you should check that out. I'm going to be releasing that on Sunday again. Alright, so we're getting pretty close to the end. It's messy, but you know what? That's okay. Life is messy sometimes. You just gotta roll with it like a ball. We're starting to really see the shape here, you know? Alright. I don't know about you, but where I live in Calgary, the weather's been pretty nice. And when I was growing up during Halloween, it would always snow, but I'm not sure if it's going to do that this year. It's been pretty warm, which is kind of nice for little kids, so they don't have to cover their costumes up. All right. Okay. You know what? I think we're getting to the end here. So what I am going to do, and this is going to be the toughest part. So, okay, this is the moment of truth. Can it be done? I'm going to have to somehow pop the ball from the wire and see how it's going to go. I'm not sure. But the nice thing about the wire is it's really flexible. And this could go very badly. I actually don't know how this is going to turn out. Okay, so I have removed the ball, and now I have this wire. And as you can see, you know, it's still got its shape, so that's good. And I haven't cut it yet because I want to add a stem. Okay, so this is the part that takes a little bit of skill. What I'm going to do is try to shape this wire into a pumpkin. So I have this shape right here, and pumpkins are kind of, they have a divot, a little dimple at the top. So I'm going to try to move the top inwards, just like that. I'm going to move the bottom in as well, so it's a little more flat. Okay, and that's looking pretty good already. Okay, so I'm just going to snip this extra wire, and I can snip more later. So I'm just going to take the wire cutter right there and snip it. Very easy. And I am going to try to make a stem. So already that kind of looks like a pumpkin. Okay, so this is what it looks like right here. My little wire pumpkin. It's not too bad for first try. I'm going to have to create a stem somehow. So I just realized I need something to wrap it with. So I'm going to use a pencil that I just found. And I'm going to wrap my wire around it over and over and over again to create a stem, and we'll see how it goes. Ooh, maybe I should add a leaf. So that's why I had these beads handy. I thought, well, why not add some color? And here's a green bead. I'm just gonna add that right through here, through the wire, and I'm just going to continue to wrap. The wire wrap. Okay, so here we go. Almost done. And the nice thing about this wire is it's so flexible, so I can keep bending it later. Okay, so that looks pretty cool, but I'm going to keep fixing it. And I'm going to just tighten it like that. And it's pretty neat because it looks like I have a little leaf. There you go. Can you see that? All the way around. And I have this really cute golden pumpkin that was made for the very first time live on YouTube, which is really fun. And I hope you're having fun with me if you are watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you have any questions for me, please let me know, or if you'd like to see me go live more often, that'd be awesome. I'd like to see and hear your feedback to see if this is something I should do more regularly, if you think it's fun, or should I stick to more of my classic tutorials. I'd love to hear from you, or if you have any suggestions of DIY tutorials that you'd like to see or something different on my channel, please let me know. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. And I hope you learned how to do this with me, because I had so much fun doing this with you. And thank you so much for watching and for all your support. I'm Felicia Yap, from my family to yours. Thanks so much for watching, and happy Halloween!